Movie notes on The Art of Racing in the Rain, 2019 film, 27 December 2024 viewing. I just finished viewing this today, Friday, 27 December 2024. I'm Tanis Leonhardi, she, her, hers of Seattle. And for this viewing, my description is it's a fiction film about a man working in automobile racing and instruction and his balance with family life from the perspective of his dog named Enzo. So he gets this dog and he names it Enzo after Enzo Ferrari because he really likes Ferrari cars. And so there we go. And so that's one of the cars of the car brand of interest to the male character. The movie is set in Seattle. So Tanis Leonhardi, she, her, hers of Seattle, and filming this in the greater Seattle area. And so I was like, and they actually brought it up in a few different ways and a few times. So it's like, these are ones that I picked up with and took notes on. So how do I know the movie was set in Seattle per the movie itself? Okay, movie notes exercise. Okay. Towards the beginning of the movie, a view of the Space Needle towards the beginning. 1, 2. The word Seattle is spoken a little later on. It was like he was handing out flyers or something, or was it a Seattle band or something like that, or something was based in Seattle or something like that. 3, about 46 to 47. So that was a spoken one. Because number 2 was number 3. About 46 to 47 minutes into the movie, the word Seattle is in written form as signage for the name of a hospital. Okay. And then 4, about 1 hour and 10 minutes to 1 hour and 11 minutes into the movie, the word Seattle is in written form as signage / branding on the side of a police car. So I thought that was actually pretty good, right? Like it's spaced out and there's continuity there, right? It doesn't go, okay, we're going to say, it's in Seattle, and then they don't and return to it. So it's like kind of, they kept with it. And then the guy moves to Italy at the end. Meets a little kid named Enzo, also named after Enzo Ferrari. A popular name in the car industry, especially in relation to Ferrari, after Enzo Ferrari. Yeah, so the guy moves to Italy later on, but they do a good job of with the Seattle component of the movie, of keeping it in Seattle. And it is a bit of a contrasted perspective from Ford v Ferrari, or they each have a trifecta of things they do. So in Ford v Ferrari, the emphasis is car racing or automobile racing, design, and then kind of being a mechanic. And so for this movie, there's a little bit of a contrast there in that there's still the car racing or automobile racing, and there's the mechanic aspect. However, instead of design, the emphasis is on instruction. So this guy, as part of his job, gets to instruct kind of people. So, and they have in the movie, he'll be with people at the place where he trains in racing, and there's a seating area, and he'll have his board out, doing instruction for whoever he's instructing. And so there's there's overlap in the automobile racing and mechanic. However, Ford v Ferrari was design, and this one was instruction. So a little bit different there. The movie does span the duration of the dog's existence. So the dog is the view of everything happening is kind of from the dog, except for after the dog dies, that kind of thing. But it was there. So it doesn't. There doesn't necessarily give you all of the details about what's going on with the human characters because it's from the dog's perspective. So the dog's at the house and is okay, and people are coming back to the house, but now the dog has to put together what happened. All right, so the audience is not given the answer, so to speak. It's you gotta think about it a little bit of what if the person just walks in, right? And then And they even did a good job, I thought, with the camera setup of kind of like providing like, this is what the dog might be looking out the window, looking at you, that kind of thing as all the humans go away. And the narrator, so they did like the voice of the dog, and that was Kevin Costner. Narration. I've called him monotone before, but that's a great thing for like narration. Right? That's the kind of like the purpose of a narrator in a movie, anyway, when there's dialogue in the movie itself. And what was, oh, the dog makes it, there's a, I don't know. The movie jacket says it's based on a book. But the dog makes it through, so there's the guy who became his wife. They had a daughter, and the dog goes through birthday party number 9. And I was like, did the dog make it through birthday party number 9 because cats have 9 lives? And the dog should too make it at least through 9, because we gotta have equality between cat and dog life expectancy. But the dog was around before the daughter came into existence, so really the dog's more than 9. But the point of like doing the 9th birthday is, okay, you at least remember that it was at least through 9 because cats have 9 lives. So that was like something that popped out at me. So I was just like, if you're gonna choose something for a book or a movie, you know, like something, just go with. But I don't know. I don't know, but that was just something that I was like, maybe. Yeah. So it was much more on the family and job balance, and more emphasis on the like. More emphasis on the rain. What's the rain about? The rain part of the title is about not just the physical element of water falling from the sky as precipitation, but it's also about rain in life. So essentially, when things go wrong in life, how does the main character adjust, and how does the dog adjust? So the rain here is meant to be the actual thing, which matters in automobile racing because the ground is slippery and slick when there's rain. However, the emphasis is on, throughout the story, there's rain in the guy's life. So how does he handle and adjust and adapt to the rain that comes in to his life? So there we go. Those are my movie notes on The Art of Racing in the Rain, 2019 film, 27 December 2024 viewing.